600 people tops for a national.
Wasn't that high. Wasn't that high.
No.
That's okay. Juice Gaming presents to you streaming.
The best streaming. The only streaming. Again, guys, if you have not already tried it, if you have a really good computer and connection, try changing your viewing settings to something higher than 360p.
I mean, I think it actually starts off at 720.
No, mine.
It starts at 360.
It starts at 360.
It always starts at 360.
My fault. Fix my face here.
Yep. Just
if your connection's good, shout out to the Fios kids. If you have a good connection, switch it to 720. Look at our pretty faces in high res.
Yeah, actually, there's a 720 plus option, which is awesome.
I'm actually high def in real life.
720 is about 720 at 1500. 720 plus is at 3 megabits.
All right, so don't do 720 plus.
It was working on my computer, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm so pumped that
You were
works.
using local battles.
Yeah, I was.
Internet.
Yep.
But so far, you know, everything's going great, and I'm really excited for this matchup because I think we're going to see the return of King DDD.
Yes.
This isn't
the
DDD.
Return
this
of
is
the King.
DDD. This is the King.
This is the King DDD.
This is the. Unfortunately, this might be as long as Return of the King.
The only tournament match I've ever played that went to time was against BizKit, and I was DDD.
The only tournament match I've ever went to time was Lane. I just had
What?
It was back before I knew the matchup.
Oh,
but anyway, getting into this, Atomsk knows this matchup. Atomsk knows this matchup, and I can't say the same for BizKit.
Yeah, BizKit does not have a large amount of DDDs in his region, and that's a stock. If Atomsk plays the cards right here.
You know, DDD is not Meta Knight. There was no footstool coming out of that, but I mean, 99 to 42 within the first 30 seconds. I think Atomsk is doing a damn good job.
Yeah, nice down air. Really underrated move. Atomsk is pretty much the only DDD I see consistently use that well. Jumping down air is a great way to recover from landings. He could have grabbed him.
Ooh, Atomsk.
Yeah.
Not paying attention. Gets caught repeatedly. Forever on fire.
Oh, look at those explosions everywhere. Just keeping BizKit so safe. Just making up for that really bad deficit he had. Oh, nice forward air. Takes him at 178. That's Snake, and that's this matchup. Both of these characters live forever and ever and ever.
I mean, I'm not even expecting a lot of camping. This is just going to be heavyweights going at it.
Yeah. World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, see, in most fighting games, when you lose your life bar, that's it. I mean, you can get jabbed, you can get chipped out. In this game, it's a little bit different. Every character has moves that have specific properties. You'll see moves like DDD's up tilt, DDD's up smash, moves that have a lot of damage to them, a lot of knockback. Those are going to be the moves you need to look out for to be killed. I mean, you can afford to stand directly in front of DDD because none of his moves directly in front of him are going to kill you.
Yeah,
they're just going to rack up damage.
You're not going to die from a jab, even if you have 999%, which is, I think that's such a cool aspect of Smash. You know, like,
I do love that. I really hate getting chipped out.
Yeah,
and it happens to Laura a lot.
Getting chipped out, getting that one jab to end you.
But in this game, you know, you really need to make a read. And that's the one thing I think Smash has going for it over other games. I mean, I do love combos, and I love the way other games play, but that direness of not being touched by
it's
some of those
such a
big
unique
moves.
quality.
It is a unique quality. Shout out to Nintendo for at least doing some things correctly.
Originality has always been Nintendo's strong point. When they made a giant penguin with a hammer voiced by the creator of the game.
Really?
Yeah. That is Sakurai you're hearing.
So weird.
He is so weird.
How does he make those noises?
I guess with his mouth and his vocal cords.
All right. All right. Speaking of all right, we just led into the last stock for BizKit here. Atomsk has almost an entire stock ahead of him. This is going to be a lot of damage coming up.
Oh, Atomsk just gave up the 40% he could have gotten from a chain grab in favor of some kind of greedy nonsense. Oh,
There's
nice
back air.
footstool.
No back air from BizKit. That could have been an easy, at least a little bit of damage. Catches him out of the double jump. Unfortunately, didn't get it in time.
This is just such a... Atomsk is completely dominating him here.
Uh-oh, no.
No, I think it could have happened.
Now, again, for those of you out there who don't follow Smash, if Snake is grabbed out of his Cypher like that before he's able to touch the ground, he will not have the ability to use it again until he takes actual damage. like knockback damage. So if he's grab released, he's not going to be able to do it unless he blows himself up with his own C4 off the level. But that gives Atomsk enough time to follow up for the combo if he's even able to do it.
He can just follow his trajectory after the C4, smack him again, footstool him. That's the, as of about a year ago, the cool thing to do.
Shoutouts to me.
Shoutouts to like Pierce, dude.
Okay. Shoutouts to Pierce, who's not even here.
Yeah, this is like.
He actually had some work today. It's unfortunate because we really wanted Pierce to commentate. Pierce is going to be one of your commentators for Apex. He's doing a real good job. You know, you're going to see a lot more of him in the coming months. He's had a really busy month, or busy last 2 months.
School, family obligations, all that good stuff.
So we're excited to bring him back.
Yeah, definitely big shout outs to Pierce.
But I don't think as excited as Atomsk is about being able to play DDD safely.
This guy, he just has such a passion for this character. Playing
it's a little scary sometimes.
Just a little bit. He was married to King DDD on Facebook or something at one point.
Like I said.
A little scary.
Hits him with the Randy Savage drop kick. We're going to bring this down to last stock, but he is a dangerous present.
There we go.
Atomsk throws out a random back air and ends this game easily.
Do you just have another name for Snake's back air every time someone uses it?
Well, the front is the headbutt.
Yeah,
that's the David Beckham. He's hitting for the goal. The backwards the drop kick. You've got the Randy Savage. If you hit it from below, it's the bathtub.
All right.
You just drop a bathtub on somebody.
It is pretty horrible to have a bathtub dropped on you.
It's like a 1940s cartoon. Just dropping a piano on somebody is horrible.
Shout outs to Roadrunner.
Shout outs to Roadrunner.
That's my man's. It's definitely my man's.
Yeah. Talking about don't get hit.
Wario. Definitely.
No, I was going to say Roadrunner.
Oh no, Roadrunner
would be the Smash character ever. He would be the best Smash character ever. Never gets hit.
Roadrunner would be Isaiah.
We have a question from the chat from a person who doesn't follow Smash. He wants to know who's top tier. Right off the bat, Meta Knight is the best character in the game. This is wildly accepted.
Yes, and that's why he is banned right now at this event. Meta Knight is not allowed.
He's under discussion whether he should be banned nationally, and we're doing our part to see if the results are going to be so drastically different without Meta Knight in play. So this is Atlantic North's first Meta Knight tournament. After that, I'd say 2 and 3 are tied between Falco and Diddy Kong.
And Snake. I'd say it's a three-way tie for spots 2 through 4.
I'd say Snake is 4th with lower port, otherwise he's tied for 3rd.
Okay.
After that, you're going to see characters like Wario, Ice Climbers, Marth, DDD.
DDD has fallen from grace, but mostly due to the Meta Knight matchup.
And without him there...
Yeah, without him there, DDD is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He still loses to characters like Falco and Olimar and maybe even Pikachu. But you know, he's a very good character. Not as dominant as he was in the beginning.
Also, we have a lot of complaints from people in the crowd, people in the chat. This is a banned stage. We are using the Unity rule set, which does allow this stage, unfortunately.
This is BizKit's favorite stage. I don't think I've ever seen him lose here.
Yeah, which sucks because the stage is horrible. But even if this stage were banned, if Atomsk agrees to play it, and this is all competitive Smash, if a stage is banned and both players agree to play on it, it is absolutely illegal.
Yep.
I mean, stages are banned specifically so you can't force your opponent into bad situations. But if your opponent wants to give himself a bad situation, he's more than welcome to do it.
And you don't even know if that situation is going to be actually bad for him or for you. It's a banned stage. You probably don't play on it much.
Fight me on WarioWare.
Okay. $20.
$50.
I'm a betting man.
See what you did. So, despite his incredible percent loss right now,
the stocks are even.
He's going at it. He's not afraid, and that's a good trait. When you're down, you can't be afraid. Although I don't really respect the decision to switch from DDD. I mean, he had a convincing win. I think he's just playing other characters, play other characters, and that's a flaw that Atomsk has.
Yeah, that's ADHD syndrome.
He switches just because he can. He has other viable characters, and he thinks I should use them just because I'll mess with my opponent, and that's really not a viable way to think. Play your character that's going to win you the match.
Yeah, a lot of Smash players, you know, they don't have the play-to-win mentality that that is really necessary to become one of the top of the top. I think that definitely holds Atomsk back so much. This guy obviously has more talent than so many players, and I think he could be, you know, top 5 in the nation, undisputed, if he just stuck to his guns.
Those legendary A's.
Yeah.
Ally Atomsk, Anti, and
ADHD. Azen, back in the day.
Azen, oh.
And in Europe, all the melee players have A names. Armada, Atom, you know, like seriously all of them.
Aniola's teams with Armada. He does amazing in teams.
Aniola's, AJP, Anton. That's 2 A's in 1 name.
But, I mean, right now we see Atomsk playing other characters. He's not doing badly, but he could, in my opinion, be doing better.
Oh, Amsa. How did I forget Amsa? But continue.
Oh, Amsa, of course. So, but right now, here comes the part that Wario's really going to flourish on, and that's the flourishing winds of Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't know whose idea this was for competitive play, but...
it wasn't competitive.
Oh, BizKit with the trickiest grenades.
Almost.
Them, throwing them clear across the stage.
With all that wind, I think that actually might have been able to push Wario to his death at 33%. BizKit knows he can just throw dumb, laggy snake.
Everyone gets a little chuckle. Adam is just keeping his mouth wide open. Those grenade lobs, it's like a Fallout skill.
Oh, almost with the fair to grab. Atomsk has a fully charged fart. In case he gets behind in percent, he has a big comeback tool. Does over 40 damage.
He was losing by almost 100% at one point. Now he's brought it down to less than 30, and you got to respect that kind of commitment to this. Because I mean, a lot of players would have just completely shut down.
Oh, here it comes. Atomsk is just waiting for that air dodge. And BizKit knows it, allowing himself to get hit by 2 up airs instead
I don't
of
think
1
the
fart.
fully charged fart's going to kill him.
Oh no, absolutely not.
For those of you in the stream, as Wario goes on throughout the match, he builds basically a fart charge. It's actually the strongest before it's fully charged to ensure that you're keeping track of your time and playing the character to its maximum potential.
There's also no visible notifier when you
have to keep track of it yourself. But when he's fully charged, he'll glow a little bit, and while it won't do as much damage and won't do as much knockback.
No, it does more damage.
I'm sorry, it does more damage. Doesn't do as much knockback, but it sends him flying and can be used as a viable recovery option if he doesn't have his bike.
And it also has super armor upon startup.
Also, despite his huge deficit on stock 2, Atomsk has brought this down to last hit. Gets a clutch back air.
About to lose on Pokemon Stadium 2. This is something we've never seen.
Oh, Dacus. That's dash attack canceled, up smash. Not enough to catch him. BizKit gets a good forward tilt, but then not enough to kill Atomsk either. Atomsk is breaking the bike to get those tires.
I can throw things too.
Tires have huge hit stun in this game, and he can combo into up tilt, up air, forward smash.
Most importantly, fart.
But he lost it.
Yeah, if he holds out another 30 seconds, which is tough against a powerhouse of a character at 164%, then he will have it available to him. But
we have a forward throw coming. We have 191, which means we're going to see BizKit in the 200 club by this time's over. But we have 1:53 remaining on the clock, and 2 characters at insane kill percents right now. Clutch back air doesn't quite give it to him yet.
It's in the 200 club without dying. Shoutouts to Overswarm. Oh,
great mix-ups, great mix-ups, double Dacus.
This is my stage.
Adam is looking pretty friendly about that death, and BizKit's looking pretty content right now.
BizKit knows he does not lose here.
Definitely see the switch back to DDD. Got a quick ban, went right to friggin' Orphean, knows what he wants.
Not even sure what Atomsk or what BizKit banned. I would have picked Delfino if I were Atomsk for those walk-offs, but or maybe Rainbow Cruise second.
He knows what he wants. He's gonna rock that pink DDD right into
wherever.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Atomsk in losers?
No, this is winners quarters.
Oh. All right, my face is fixed. Let's go.
By the way, for those of you guys who did not know, we have 42 entrants today. That is a pretty solid showing. We were hoping for a little more, but, you know.
This is our first event. You know, we brought you guys an exhibition bracket. We had a few carpools bail out, but, you know, we're really excited about this event. And really excited to bring this stream to you guys. Once again, brought to you by Local Battles, brought to you by Juice Gaming, and of course, brought to you by 8wayrun.com and Jaxelrod. Make sure to follow it on twitch.tv. You're watching it right now. If you're embedded, go to twitch.tv, click that follow button. If you're on YouTube, you know the link, twitch.tv.8wayrun.
All you have to do is, if you're watching it on Facebook or some other form of embeddedness, just click the video box. It'll take you right to Twitch.
There you go. But right now, back to the match. Despite Game 1's extreme bias, we have Atomsk barely leading at this point. I was going to say BizKit was leading, but Atomsk caught me in the middle of that.
Oh,
that dash attack would have been an instant kill.
That move is so strong. And speaking of so strong, so is Snake's up tilt, but DDD has the highest vertical survivability in the entire game.
Not to mention that back air is so good at breaking DI.
Yeah. All right, BizKit changing the location of his mine to accommodate the fact that DDD has to land on the stage or do something really risky to get on the edge.
Now, one thing DDD is not good at is chasing up vertically.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a great way of killing you up off the top of the stage when he's in the air.
He does have up air, but it's a very high commitment move. It's easy to SDI out of, and Snake is going to be falling down on you with grenades. And if he chooses to do so, then DDD is just going to blow himself up. There's that top-notch vertical survivability, letting him live a dash attack in the 180.
Frees the up tilt, gets up and up tilts himself. BizKit takes a trip into Stark Hail land. We're going to start BizKit's second stock.
DDD's up tilt is actually partially invincible.
Oh, great DI. Smash DI's out. Now, for those of you on the stream, again, who don't follow, DI's directional influence. By smashing the stick in different directions, you're able to influence the way that your character moves, obviously, directionally.
Yeah, when suffering knockback.
Right, when suffering knockback, of course. Well, actually, all the time.
Well, yeah. Except we just call that moving.
Right. So what he was able to do is there are 4 hits to Snake's neutral air. The 4th hit is which has all the knockback and all the damage. The first 3 hits are combo hits. By using Smash DI and properly aligning his character with BizKit's, he was able to avoid the knockback and thus avoid the kill.
Yep, when you're in hit lag frames, the frames that your character can't move, or neither character can move rather, you are able to also move yourself. So anyway, Atomsk swallowed one of BizKit's grenades. When DDD or Kirby or Wario, any of the characters that can swallow things, if they do come in contact with an item, they'll inhale it, they'll swallow it, whatever, and then they're left vulnerable for a solid amount of time. That afforded BizKit a free up tilt. BizKit with that really risky just dash attacking right into Atomsk's shield. It got him chain grabbed, it got him off the stage. Really bad position. There's that up air.
There's that Smash DI.
Yeah.
Oh, ate a grenade. He's going to take 23 from that. We're going to go, the stage is going to flip again. Now, neither player wants to be on the ground.
Oh,
because the stage has a chance to kill you. However, the blast zones change in the top right and top left corners.
Yep.
Right as he got knocked back, that blast zone caught BizKit. BizKit lost himself a stock because of it. We're going to see a Cypher here. We're going to go for the footstool here. And that's the game.
That was really
BizKit
unfortunate.
shrugs his shoulders, knows that he lost, and Atomsk is going to bring his king DDD into winner's semis.
To face Juice Gaming.